Abraham Lincoln was born on February 12, 1809, in a small log cabin in Kentucky, USA. His family was very poor. His father was a farmer, and his mother died when Abraham was only 9 years old. Losing his mother made him very sad. He missed her every day. Abraham did not go to school much. He only had about 1 year of formal education. But he loved to read. He would walk for miles to borrow a book. He read everything he could find. Books were his teachers. He especially loved the Bible and books about law and government. Life was hard. Abraham worked on the farm and did many physical jobs to help his family. He was tall and strong, but he was also quiet and thoughtful. He liked to think deeply about life and right and wrong. When he was a young man, Abraham moved to New Salem, Illinois. He worked as a shopkeeper, a postmaster, and a surveyor. People liked him. He was honest, kind, and fair. They called him Honest Abe. But he still faced many hard times. His first business failed, and he had many money problems. Abraham fell in love with a young woman named Anne Rutledge. They planned to marry, but she became very sick and died. Abraham was heartbroken. He became very sad and quiet. Some people said he had depression, a deep sadness that lasted a long time. Later, he married Mary Todd. She was smart and strong, but their marriage had problems. They lost 3 of their 4 children. Each death broke Lincoln's heart. He loved his children very much. He cried when they died and never stopped missing them. Abraham studied law and became a lawyer. He helped poor people and always tried to do what was right. He also started to speak out against slavery. He believed that all people should be free, no matter the color of their skin. This belief made him many enemies, but he did not stop. He knew slavery was wrong. In 1860, Abraham Lincoln was elected President of the United States. The country was divided. Many people in the South wanted to keep slavery. They were angry that Lincoln became president. Soon after, the Civil War began. The Civil War was a very hard time for Lincoln. It lasted 4 years. Thousands of people died. Lincoln read the names of the dead every day. He cried often. He felt responsible for all the young men dying in the war. But he believed he must continue. He wanted to save the country and end slavery. People often criticized him. Newspapers made fun of him. Some called him ugly or stupid. Some people even wanted to kill him. But Lincoln stayed strong. He wrote speeches that touched people's hearts. He said, "A house divided cannot stand," meaning the country could not survive if it stayed divided by slavery. In 1863, Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation. This document said that all slaves in the South were now free. It was a brave and emotional moment. Lincoln hoped it would bring justice. But he knew the war must go on until the whole country was free. As the war came to an end in 1865, Lincoln was tired but hopeful. He gave a beautiful speech about healing and kindness. He said, "With malice toward none, with charity for all." He wanted the country to come together again. But just a few days later, something terrible happened. On April 14, 1865, Lincoln went to a theater with his wife. A man named John Wilkes Booth, who hated Lincoln, shot him in the head. The next morning, Abraham Lincoln died. The whole country was in shock. People cried in the streets. Even those who once hated him were sad. Lincoln had given everything to his country. He suffered, but he never gave up. Lincoln's life was full of struggle. He lost loved ones, failed in business, and fought deep sadness. But he also showed great strength, kindness, and hope. He believed in freedom and fairness. He never let hate control him. He led a broken country through its darkest time and helped change history. Today, people remember Abraham Lincoln as one of the greatest American presidents. His face is on money. His statue stands tall in Washington, D.C. His words still inspire people around the world. He once said, "Government of the people, by the people. For the people shall not perish from the earth." These words remind us of what he stood for: unity, justice, and freedom for all.